Hey, what's everyone? So today I'm just going to be unboxing a really cool Bumblebee Buzzworthy set. So this is the Worlds Collide set. I found it at Target. They've been actually pretty kind of hard to find. I know it is a Target exclusive, but you know, the Origins Bumblebee, that one was pretty easy to get for most people. But in my Target's area, there has not been very many. A few of my friends have found tons and loads of them, but really this was the last one in stock, so I was the lucky few. But if you do find it, just based on appearance, since the reviews I've seen, I think it's going to be pretty cool. I think I'm looking forward to Nemesis Prime the most, because he actually has some sculpting changes, between, of course, the original, the Kingdom Wave 1 version. I don't have the Netflix one, but that one was literally just the exact same as the Kingdom one, just slightly different paint apps and stuff. Fengri, that one is actually pretty cool because they made two versions of this mold a while back in Tension Return, and I actually have the two original versions of that mold. I also have the Titan Master of Fengri. It was a really small little figure. It turned into a gun, a giant kind of wolf kind of thing, and then like a dragon sort of thing. So very cool. Bumblebee, you know what you're expecting. I am glad they put a Bumblebee in there because not many people are able to get the Netflix Bumblebee. I still do really want it, but I am glad we do have an opportunity to get some form of Bumblebee easier. I do think it's easier to get it in this than the solo figure. We also have a Black Arachnia. That one looks okay. There's some pretty weird colors. I do like the spider arms and her arms. Those paint apps look pretty cool. Her chest is kind of weird colors. Head sculpt is different, so there is two figures with different sculpting, so that's pretty cool. I guess let's get it open. It also does come with an Allspark. Not sure how that's going to look like. I'm just going to get it from the side, so let's just cut it there. I will show the back of the box in a second when I can. This does take up a lot of room, so let's hope we can get it out easy. So let's just slide this out. I'll move the camera down so you can see. And just open up these flaps, and this will just slide right out. So let's get that out, and let's move the box so it doesn't get in the way at all, because it takes up a lot of room. There we go. So here we have the big instruction booklet back here. Very cool. And that's actually really cool. I was wondering, I wasn't really, thinking, what will the instructions look like? And I saw a review today, and I realized that they were going to be making their own kind of separate, kind of special instructions. So that's pretty cool. And here are the backs of all the figures. We have Nemesis Prime's back and feet, Fengri's little back head for his alt mode, and then there's Bumblebee and Black Arachnia. But of course, let's look at the front. That's the more interesting part, of course. So there they are, and that's very cool. I probably will end up liking, I'm assuming, Nemesis Prime the most, because I really do like his new head sculpt. That looks really cool. So let's get them out of the packaging. So I guess I'll just start with Black Arachnia. Hopefully none of these will be too hard to get out of the zip ties or anything. Her arms are kind of stuck, so I might come back to her later. I'm just gonna try and, do the ones I can, and then I might have to do some of them off cam. And we have the shield. I'm not gonna let that fall. There we go. There's the little shield. And we can get the bazooka. Some people didn't like this green for the bazooka. I'm okay with it. I think it's a nice color. I don't know why people didn't like it. I think it looks pretty cool. I also really do like this gun for Black Arachnia. That looks really cool. So let's see. Do we have anything else left? No. Okay, so there's Bumblebee. There we go. I might not do Black Arachnia because the twisty ties are like right on top of her arms, and I don't want to scratch the paint, so I might have to spend a little bit of time on that off cam. But that looks pretty cool. So of course I'm gonna move the light a little bit away because he's very bright. It's making him kind of blurry on the camera. But you can of course get the little backpack and put it on his back, of course. or you can have him hold it as a shield. The peg is a little loose. There we go. And that looks pretty cool. So the head sculpt, I'm pretty sure, is the exact same from the Netflix Bumblebee, if I'm correct, but I'm pretty sure the alt mode is not. It is like cliff jumpers. It's like that sports car kind of thing. But there he has his bazooka. So that looks pretty cool. Let's put him off to the side and get the rest of the figures out, shall we? So let's move the camera up a tad bit, and let's get the rest. So, twisty tie there, 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 and there. And that might be it for him. So there we have Fangry out. That was pretty easy. Fangry actually does look pretty cool. I know there was some critiques about the figure, but I actually think it looks pretty cool. I do quite like how it's a Titan Master. I really liked the Titan Master, our Titans Return series. These joints are a little bit loose. That's what people were critiquing about, but I think it looks pretty cool. This one stays pretty well, but I like the head sculpt. That looks pretty good. And it turns into like a bear kind of dragon thing. That was kind of the same way with the previous two molds. I always wondered, what did it transform to? I was kind of confused. What is it? What did it transform to? I do kind of wish it came with the weapons, and actually they kept the sculpting of the weapons. Maybe he does, I don't think he does, but the previous two came with two rifles, and you could put them in these slots right here. I don't think he comes with them, which is kind of odd. I kind of wish he did come with them, but that's not the biggest thing in the world, because I'm assuming if they did come with them, they wouldn't stay very well, because the previous two, they would go right there, but they would not stay there. It was a very loose connection. But there we have the second figure, and let's get the Allspark, if we can. And it's a very, very small thing. This is my first Allspark. Very tiny, really cool looking thing. It's actually harder plastic than I was expecting. I was expecting it kind of just be like the same material of a plastic piece, but it is not, so that's cool. Get the feet, and let's see, get the other arm. And I think I can take him out. And there is Nemesis Primal, and I think he is definitely going to be my favorite, because I really like that new head sculpt. That looks really, really cool. I literally like the. Actually, at first, I'm going to be honest. At first, when we first heard about the pack, I didn't like the blue. I didn't, but now I think it actually really, really works. So that's really cool. There's some silver for the feet, and that really pops out. I wasn't really paying attention to a lot of the details. I was mostly focusing, of course, on the mask. But there we go. So that's really, really cool. Let's get his swords out. I'm glad he came with his swords. That's good. They are different colors, of course. They're red this time. And take that out. Take that out. Got one more tie to get. There we go. And we can put him on his back, of course, or have him hold them. And there we go. Have him hold them. There we go. So he can do that. So very, very cool. And I think that's what it's going to be for this unboxing video. I'll get Black Arachne out off cam. The twisty ties are really, I kind of wish they were not too close to her arms, but they are, so I don't want to rush myself and scratch anything. But yeah, I got 3 of the figures out to show you guys. Bumblebee does look pretty cool, and Fangry actually looks pretty cool in my opinion. Some people don't like the figure, but I think it actually looks pretty cool. So, definitely Nemesis Primal will probably be my favorite. But, definitely, if you can find the set, definitely get it. And I think that's it, so I'll see you next time.